All right, I appreciate everybody coming back to the channel. Let's get into it. Variety broke the story like 14 hours ago. So Henry Cavill has traded in his Superman trunks and Witcher sword for a new action role, the Highlander reboot, directed by John Wick's filmmaker Chad Stahelski. And the action star dropped two first look images on Instagram Wednesday morning. Happy first look for Highlander, Cavill wrote. This has been quite a journey for me, which I'll tell you all about it when the time is right. But it's a special moment to be able to share this, and I hope you enjoy. So that's dope. That's dope. I'm excited. I'm excited for this reboot. This is one of those franchises that needed a reboot, even though I'm not too big on the whole reboot remake that Hollywood's been going through. But I always felt that obscure properties and IPs that no one ever knew about, that didn't get that love and attention that it did back in the day, are the only things that deserve modern day reboots. A good example, and I know this is gonna throw everyone off, but this is just my opinion, but another good example is The Guyver. The Guyver definitely needs a reboot, but let's get back into the Highlander. Cavill was announced to star in the Highlander reboot back in 2021, and the films finally started. The first look photos don't reveal much, but they are very similar in tone and look to Keanu Reeves' four action-packed John Wick films, or movies, which are all directed by Stahelski. In one photo, Cavill wields a hefty sword, and it appears that it could be a globe-trotting epic based on the two different locations. Production was delayed late last year as Cavill was injured during the prep for the film. Didn't know that. That's crazy that Henry Cavill got hurt. Hope he recovered. Those injuries ain't no joke. When you start getting up in age, they get real serious. The Highlander reboot cast also includes Russell Crowe, Karen Gillian, Jimon Hanso.
Nope.
Wow. Jimon Hanso.
Nope.
Jimon Hanso. Jimon Hanso. If I'm butchering that name. Dave Bautista, Marisa Abella, and Max Zhang. Michael Finch wrote the script, and Ryan J. Condell and Jerry Willison had worked on the earlier drafts of the film. The original Highlander released in 1986 and starred Christopher Lambert as the immortal Scottish warrior named Conor MacLeod, who was born in the 16th century. Sean Connery was John Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez, another immortal who mentored Conor, and Clancy Brown played the Kurgan, who hunted down Conor in 1980's New York City. Lambert and Connery returned for a sequel in 1991, and the franchise continued through more sequels, TV series, and spin-off novels. Now, I'm a fan of the Highlander show and the first film. I do own the second one, the Renegade Blu-ray edition of it. They lost a lot of fans when the sequel came out because of weird story revisions and different story beats that they were trying to make. Because for a lot of people, Highlander ended with the one and done, the first film, because Conor won the prize. So that's always been the, how do you recapture the magic of the story between Conor MacLeod fighting throughout the centuries, the time towards the climax where time of the gathering, that relationship with him and Ramirez, because you cannot replace Sean Connery's just ability of having to have owned that whole character, that story. It's gonna be interesting. I have faith in the director and Henry Cavill, him being a nerd and all, so he's definitely one of the people, so to speak. No, this is exciting, man. I'm a fan. I'm again, I wanted to reiterate, I hope Dave Bautista does a good job if he's the Kurgan, but I'm not overly excited about that, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how to feel about that, but I'm excited about this. We'll see what happens. I definitely excited about the news. Yeah, more to follow. Hope you enjoy. Let's discuss. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and please don't forget what to do. Shout out to my boy at the Emmanuel Guzman for the track. Join me next time on Truly Tim Reviews, where we keep it real even when the movies don't. God bless, Jesus is King, and keep chasing your passions.